Lot number 53, a sequined evening dress, and this was worn at the Golden Globe Award ceremonies to accept her World's Favorite Female Star award that we just saw.
28,000.
It's backless.
28,000
It's
at the moment.
an evil mermaid green.
32,000. 35,000.
It's a fabulous dress.
It really is a beautiful dress.
40,000. Going on. 45. 45,000.
Get in the gallery.
50,000 in the gallery. 55,000 here. 60,000 in the gallery. Sorry, 60,000 here. 60,000 here. 65,000 here. 65,000 on my left. 65,000. 65,000. 65,000 at the moment. 65,000. 70,000. It's against you at 70. 72,000. Going on, sir. 75. 75,000. 75,000. 78,000. 80,000. 85. Want to go on? At 80,000 here. At 80,000. At $80,000.
Now, Meredith, the current bid is about $80,000. The designer of this dress, who was he?
Well, he was a very famous American couturier, brilliant man, Marilyn Monroe, who powered up Marilyn latterly and designed quite a lot of clothes for her. But this is a particularly wonderful dress, actually, I think.
$85,000. Are you all done for the last time at $85,000? I'm selling it then at $85,772 at $85,000. Lot 54. This is the Happy Birthday, Mr. President invitation showing here. And I have 8,000.
Well, here we go. This is lot number 54. There's lot 54 and lot 55. This is the Happy Birthday, Mr. President invitation. This is Marilyn's personal invitation. This was an incredible event at Madison Square Garden in New York City. This is an incredible item as well.
Oh, I think so. Historically, yes, it's extraordinary. It sort of was a high watermark in the Kennedy administration's party.
And we're looking at some of the names of the people that made appearances that evening. Henry Fonda, Jack Benny, Ella Fitzgerald, Jimmy Durante, Peter Lawford, and of course Marilyn Monroe on that list.
Yeah, I think it's extraordinary. You know, when she came on late, Peter Lawford introduced her as the late, very late
Marilyn Monroe. We are one item away from the Happy Birthday dress. This is the invitation, currently almost $40,000.
Didn't mind them waiting. It's 42, 45,000 is against you now. We got a bidder here at 45,000. At 45,000, the bid's here at 45,000. At 50,000 here, Frank. 55,000. $55,000. At 55,000. At 60,000. 65,000. 70,000. 75,000. 75,000 on the telephone at 75,000. At $75,000. At 75,000 then. 80,000. 85,000. No, 85,000 on the telephone at $85,000. At $85,000 on the telephone. Are you all done? At 85, 90,000. 95,000. 100,000. 105,000. 105,000 now. At $105,000. 110,000. 115,000. 115,000 on the telephone at $115,000. You all done for the last time at $115,000. For you on the telephone. Now.
Curious note she wrote. A personal and curious note she wrote in red crayon. Who do you have to be to ask? Who do you think you have to be disappointment? There it is. Lot number 55, the happy birthday dress. This is what she wore when she sang to President John F. Kennedy, happy birthday.
How much started? 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 350, 380, 400, 420, 450.
Sit in the gallery.
450, 480, 500, 500,000 here.
Sit in the gallery.
550 in the gallery, 550 in the gallery. That's 550,000, 600,000 here.
Sit in the gallery.
650 in the gallery.
Another bid in the gallery.
700,000 in the gallery.
Bidder B in the gallery.
800 in the gallery.
Bidder A in the gallery.
850 in the gallery. 850 in the gallery. 900 here. 900 here. At 900 at the moment, at $900,000. At 900,000. At $900,000. At 900,000, the bid's here at the moment at 900,000. At 900,000. $900,000. 920. She'll go on. 940. 960, Kim. 960. 980. 980. 980. 1 million, that's better. Thank you, sir. $1 million. That's better. At $1 million. Now, Kim. 1,100,000. Yes? At $1 million here. At $1 million once. At $1 million twice. 1,100,000. 1, 2, sir? 1,150. Oh, good. 1,150. 1, 2. At 1,150,000. Going on. At $1,150,000. Are you all done? For the last time, at $1,150,000. All done for you, sir.
A standing ovation for the happy birthday dress. It sold for $1,150,000. Years ago, Marilyn had asked, I want you to design a truly historic dress. Maybe she didn't conceive that years later it would sell for over $1 million, Meredith.
Fabulous. But she paid a lot of money for it then, you know. She paid $12,000 for it in 1962. $1 million? Well, it's a record.
Well, speaking of a record, over $1 million for the dress. Now we have reached about $5 million in the sale tonight. Now that dress, let's go back to that dress for a second, because it really took a lot to design that dress from Jean-Louis.
Well, you had to weave the fabric for a start. It's very, very fine nude net. 27 layers of it in some places on that dress. 6,000 hand-embroidered rhinestones. Marilyn Monroe standing naked on a stool drinking Dom Perignon being fitted. I mean, it's got everything, that dress.
Now, Jean-Louis, I should say Jean-Louis, with the rhinestones on it, it seems like they were done haphazardly, but they were not. They were set in a specific way.
Very specific patterns. So they looked as if they'd thrown at her. apparently she did walk up to the podium looking as if she was completely nude, covered in a spider's web of diamonds, but they had a rather more mundane purpose, to conceal bits of Marilyn that perhaps one might not have wanted to see in public.
Well, many people did not know that she was going to, as a matter of fact, Marilyn would not even tell the producer of the event that she had planned to wear this type of dress. She told him that she'd be wearing a black high-collared dress. Now, this one was really fascinating in that she had to basically have it sewn onto her even the night of.
No, it was zipped, but there are some traces of stitching in the back, which we've left in because that's what it comes with, which were just to kind of really, you know, ratchet up the fit, as you might say. I mean, you couldn't have stitched her into it. I mean, she'd have fallen out of it. There is a zip, but there are stitches at the top just to make sure it was absolutely smooth.
The zipper on the back, even down to the zipper on the back, I believe that was clear, was it not?
Yes, it's a clear perspex zip.
So $1,150,000 for the happy birthday dress, the dress that she, of course, sang Happy Birthday to John F. Kennedy in. Now, it had 24 layers of a very fine fabric, and he had to go a long way to find that fabric. It was not easily found.
Oh, no, it had to be specially woven in France. It's called soufflé, and it's very, very, very fine net, and very tough. It's very strong. It's really, what the dress was really, was like a fabulous nude corset.
It took him well over a month, did it not, to construct this dress?
Oh, no, it was about 3 months.
About 3 months.
A month alone for sewing on the rhinestones.
A fantastic dress. Any last thoughts on tonight's auctions? Tonight's auction? Any surprises by what happened tonight?
I think I was actually very surprised at how much the Eternity ring made. That was a serious amount of money. I think we knew the dress would do very, very well. Also, I think the invitation to Madison Square Garden was pretty convincing, don't you think?
Absolutely. I really believe, of course, when you talk anything that is so sentimental, it's worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, because it can just go through the roof.
Yes, I mean, there's no ceiling on anything. I mean, that's the nice thing about auctions. You can pay what you want.
Do you think the fact that the ring came from another American hero, Joe DiMaggio, had something to do with that?
Yes, because, you know, he was a great hero. I mean, you know, even I know that Joe DiMaggio was a fabulous American sportsman of the 20th century. And the marriage of the great sportsman to the great blonde icon was something very special. Okay, it only lasted 9 months, but, you know, whatever.
I have to ask you as well, when the dress first appeared tonight, the lights went down, her singing came up, it was an eerie feeling. You almost felt like you were there.
Well, you know that we made a transparent lucite sculpture on which the dress sits. The reason you can't see anything is it's got an interior sculpture made in Holland by this guy that we found. So it looked as if she'd just stepped away for a minute. That's what I wanted.
It certainly had that effect, and with the lights coming down and the happy birthday being sung, it had the desired effect as 1,000 people on the floor tonight stood up and cheered at the end of tonight's auction. So, although this goes on for 2 nights, you have to say that tonight was a rousing success.
Well, I'd like to say that, please.
Go right ahead. I certainly did.
Yep, it was.
Well, we certainly appreciate your input tonight, because you've been wonderful, very informative, and we've had a lot of fun doing this tonight. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, you and your crew, because I had a lovely time too.
Well, thank you very much, and maybe someday they'll be auctioning off our personal belongings.
Well, keep them nice and tidy.
I doubt they'll ever be doing that. Well, that is our show for tonight, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. We are going to send you back now to the rest of our documentary, Marilyn Monroe.